Hello, dear classmates and students. Welcome to our class. Today we are going to learn about that questions. Let's see what is, how to form, examples, exceptions, summary, and QR for practice activity. We often hear about that questions, but what are they? Okay, that question are small questions that we ask of at the end of the sentence to confirm information or to ask for agreement. They are mainly used in informal situations. In Spanish, they are similar to saying verdad, ¿no? ¿Cierto? For example, tú estudias inglés, ¿cierto? In English, we don't translate no or verdad literally. Instead, this is we use that questions. How to form? Okay. First, we need to check if the sentence is negative or positive. If the sentence is positive, that question is negative. If the sentence is negative, that question is positive. We also need to pay attention our subjects and the auxiliary verb. In this case, she is a doctor. She is the subject. It goes at the end of that question. And is the auxiliary verb. It is positive, so we change it to negative. Isn't she? Ella es una doctora, ¿cierto? Now, they don't like soap. They is the subject. It goes at the end. And don't is the auxiliary. It is negative. We change it to positive. Don't they? Ellos no les gusta la sopa, ¿cierto? Okay, let's practice. She's from Colombia. She is the subject. It goes at the end. And is the auxiliary verb. It is positive, so we change it to negative. Isn't. She's from Colombia, isn't she? No. Peter lives in Spain. Peter is the subject, but in that question we use he. And there is no auxiliary verb because this is a present simple, so we use does. But the sentence is positive, we change it to negative, doesn't. Okay, Peter lives in Spain, doesn't he? Now, they traveled to Mexico last month. They is the subject. It goes at the end. They, the end. And travel is past simple, and there is no auxiliary. So we use did. But the sentence is negative, it becomes, and the sentence is positive, it becomes negative. Didn't. Okay, they traveled to Mexico last month, didn't they? Now, let's look at present perfect. She has written this book. She is the subject. It goes at the end, and has is the auxiliary. It's positive, so we change into negative. Hasn't. She has written this book, hasn't she? You have done the task. The subject is is you. It goes at the end, and have is the auxiliary. Is positive, so we change it to negative. Haven't you? Now, let's check the future sentence. We will be the best teacher. We is the subject, it's going at the end, and will is the auxiliary, it's positive, so we change it to negative. Won't we? Now, with modal verbs, he can teach English to children. He is the same subject, it's goes at the end, and can is the auxiliary, it's positive, so we change it to negative. Can't. Can he? He can teach English to children. Can he? Now, let's look at the negative sentence. You aren't at home. You is the subject. It goes at the end. And aren't is auxiliary. It's negative, so it's become positive. Are. Are you? You aren't at home, are you? One more. She doesn't exercise. She is the subject, goes at the end, and doesn't is the auxiliary, it's negative, so it becomes positive. Does. Does he? Is doesn't exercise. Does he? Does she? Now, see the exceptions. Important exceptions. First, with sentence with I am. In this case, we don't use not. We not use not. It is incorrect. We use aren't. Aren't I? I am late, aren't I? Soy tarde, ¿cierto? The second, in imperative sentence, orders, or instructions, we use will you. Both the sentence, the affirmative sentence and the negative sentence. Will you? Help me. Will you? Ayúdame. Bueno, don't forget. Will you? No te olvides. Bueno. And then finally, a sentence with let's. We use shall we in the type question. Shall we? Let's go study, shall we? Let's go walk, shall we? Let's go eat, shall we? Okay, that is for today's practice. I will leave you this summary so you can take note or take a screenshot. And finally, I will share a QR code so you can practice. This is Educa Play, and this is Kahoot Quiz. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson with Teacher Lady.